I've always been interested in playing sports video games, and always back at home I would pretty much pretend to broadcast them. Whether my mom would come down or not would be kind of up to her. And that kind of got me into broadcasting because, of course, broadcasters would be on those games delivering the action. My name is Darren Zaslau. I'm a third year. I made an independent major in sports, culture, and communications. I am currently the lead broadcaster of the Burlington Royals, the short season A advanced rookie affiliate of the Kansas City Royals, and I am a member of the varsity baseball team. For winter term, obviously a lot of professors encourage students to go out and get an internship or do something beneficial to what they want to do. So I went up to our SID, Mike Mancini, and I said, hey, can I broadcast the basketball games? And he said, well, why don't you broadcast the first two on your phone? We'll see how it goes. Broadcast the first two on my phone and give him what I had, and he was really impressed. He liked what I did and asked me to broadcast the game actually that night when I went to visit him, and from there it's pretty much been a written story. This past summer, I was the voice of the Danbury Westerners in the New England Collegiate Baseball League. It's considered a top 5 league in the country for typically Division I players to go and play in front of scouts and get a lot of attention from them. And for me, this was a huge opportunity because it's one of the best broadcasting leagues in the country as well. I got to do 44 games, design a pregame and postgame show, and to get in the flow of baseball, doing 44 games, it really helps you develop a style. For baseball, I love listening to John Sterling, who's the voice of the Yankees, Greg Brown, the voice of the Pirates. But what I've really learned through this process is that there's already a Tony Caridi, a Greg Brown, a John Sterling. You have to be yourself. It's not necessarily always about the catchphrase, it's really about being that storyteller. That's really part of my personality, is describing what's going on in the field, connecting with the mentality of the game of baseball, and appealing to the listeners. For me, being a baseball player is absolutely huge, and I could give you the token answer saying, well, I know where everyone is on the field, but baseball's a mental game, and to actually understand the mentality of what it's like to be in the batter's box, to be on the mound, to be out in the field, you actually have to do it. And being a baseball player here in college, at the age of 20, I've certainly gotten my dose of understanding the mental side of baseball. When you think of Chris Berman, you think, oh, football. This guy's always on ESPN broadcasting football, and for me, I hope people think that way about Darren Zaslau with baseball, and with my experiences here at Oberlin, I definitely think that can be a possibility in the future.